I'm not wearing a shirt right now, and I'm not really sure what my best light is or the best backdrop. I'm in an Airbnb right now. Tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is the day that I start my journey back to America. Back to America. I start my journey back to San Diego. It's a joke, right? Every time I take off on a plane, I think, I always text my family, well, pretty much not when I take off. When I land, I always say, I'm back in America, landed back in America, no matter where I land. Unless I'm literally not landing in America, then I don't write, then I don't write landing back in America. But tomorrow's the big day. And, you know, it's interesting because this is huge for me. It's huge, but I think it feels bigger to everyone else because it just seems so kind of out of the blue, or this crazy adventure, right? And it kind of is, right? It's I don't know, 3,300 miles or something like that. It's a long walk. It's not short, you know. It's funny, on my dating profiles and whatnot, or not dating profile, my dating profiles. I just have dozens of dating profiles. But when I'd be online dating, Tinder or whatever it is, I would often say I enjoy long walks, which seems like the quintessential, the thing that it's like, oh, I enjoy long walks and glasses of wine and reading books by whoever. But I really do enjoy long walks, and anybody who knows me, who's watching this, who's ever, whether you were going on a date with me or we were just friends, you've probably experienced one of my long walks. And I think people think, you know, a couple miles, but for me, a long walk is several miles. I love to be outside. Walking is such a joy, a pleasure, a privilege, you know. Sorry, I just got out of the shower, so I'm just drying out my ears, and I'm not wearing a shirt. I understand that, but this video had to be shot. It was time. And I just find peace in walking. I just said just. Lauren, if you're watching this, I said just. I'm not trying not to say just, because so many times when we say just, we give away our power. Sidebar. Gosh, Tom Graves, just saw that professor always taught me not to say and here I am saying My best ideas come to me when I'm walking. Plato, Socrates, all these philosophers gave their lessons while walking. Steve Jobs called it walking the beat, always took his meetings walking. Dang, there it is again. And I always do the same. I try to do the same. I never try to have a meeting with someone sitting down, because the conversation becomes stagnant, and honestly, all I can really think about when I'm sitting down talking to someone is how much I'd rather be walking and talking to them. I feel like my eyes are all over the place because I look at my eyes in the screen and then I look at the actual lens. So if you're wondering why Michael has crazy eyes, that's why. I digress. Tomorrow the journey begins. Tomorrow is my oldest brother Dietrich's birthday, June 8th, 1965 he was born, so tomorrow would have been his 54th birthday. He was an amazing man. He was a brilliant writer, just an amazing artist, and had so many talents and gifts. And I don't know that he ever truly saw his light and how wonderful he is. I feel that he always thought he could have done more, he should have been more, he wasn't enough. And that's not the case. He was so brilliant, but he never saw it. He never saw how wonderful he was. think so many of us walk through this life never seeing or understanding how much light we possess and how much people look to us and see us. And I know he was one of them. I know he was. And it's sad. It's really sad to see someone and know the light that's within them, and seeing them choose not to let it shine. Whether that's because someone said something one time and they hung on to it, or they just have that voice in their head, which is usually what it is, telling them that they're not enough, that they're not worthy, that they don't deserve this, they don't deserve that. And his life was, for lack of a better term, cut short. 54 is pretty young. This isn't the Oregon Trail, right? 54 in America, where he lived, is pretty young. And I know there were so many things he wanted to do and would have loved to do, and he never got the chance. And I've seen so many people pass at an early age. My father passed at 65. I had a friend pass a couple weeks ago, just scratching the tip of his 30s. I've seen other friends die and family members in their 50s, 60s, younger, and it's heartbreaking, because that they had so much potential and so many things they wanted to do, and so many of them, some of them got to do it, and so many of them didn't take that chance. I would say never got the chance, but that just isn't true. They never took the chance. And I don't want to be 50, 60, 70 thinking, gosh, it would have been great to walk across America when I had that opportunity, but I decided that I needed to do this, or I needed to do that, or things just weren't perfect. So I never went. Because things aren't perfect. I said goodbye to things. I left things. Even responsibilities. People that were relying on me that I was helping to take care of. Not like someone was on a ventilator and I was, turning the wheel to give them electricity so they could breathe. But I left things behind, because I had to do this for me, to let my light shine, so that I could allow other people to see that their light can shine, and we can light up the whole world, the universe. So today is June 8th, 2019, my brother's birthday, and this walk is in part for him, in part for me, in part for my father, for my friends who have passed, to all the people who are looking for that inspiration and that thumbs up, I can't think of the word right now, justification, the go ahead to go do the thing they've always wanted to do, you've always wanted to do. Today's the day. The time is now, and now is all you have. You think you have tomorrow. We love to think we have tomorrow. Tomorrow's a gift. And if we're lucky, we'll get it. But we might not. Nobody is the exception to that rule. We all want to think we are, but death comes when it comes. It's harsh, I know, but it comes when it comes. So don't let another day go by thinking, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. but this wasn't perfect, that wasn't perfect. Life isn't waiting for things to be perfect. Life is just happening. And we're always trying to pick up the pieces, trying to make the best of it, which is wonderful. But life isn't waiting for things to be perfect for you. Life is happening constantly. So if there's something you want to do, go do it right now. Do not wait. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful journey. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Michael Gamer for more recent updates. These YouTube videos are going to be here and there. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this of a little scanty, little shirtless Michael in an Airbnb in Maine shooting videos at midnight. Yeah, if you want more of that, subscribe and tune in. If you've had enough, then thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Own your gangster, which is following your heart unabashedly, doing the things you've always wanted, doing the things you wanted to do, not apologizing for being yourself, and having the courage to follow your heart. I appreciate you all. Love and light. I'll catch you next time. Peace.